Well, all right. We just saw the greatest play that wasn't. Let's get into what exactly happened. So here's the play. Here's how it's going to work. It's a man coverage play. And so you're going to see Mac Jones. He takes the snap right here, and he's going to simply just try to get it to Mike Gesicki, who's running a route that definitely can work against this coverage. It's a situation where I wanted to pause it right here because I think some people might sit here and say, well, why are you throwing it to someone short of the first down marker? He wasn't. This route was right at the first down marker, but due to the, not throwing it quite as far, just, not really his fault, just, under pressure, kind of had to throw a bit off his back foot, isn't quite able to get it as strongly there. So, no worries, Gesicki's able to still make the grab, but you see a really good defensive tackle to not allow Gesicki to get the first down. Well, in a given, typical scenario, maybe even in a regular fourth down scenario, if you're Mike Gesicki, you're just taking the sack at this point, or not the sack, but taking the tackle at this point, saying, all right, it is what it is. If it's a third down, that's obviously what you're doing, but it's desperation time. I mean, if you get tackled, the ball game is over, and Gesicki really smartly says, let me just kind of throw up a Hail Mary, essentially, and hope something works out. Watch him flip it to Cole Strange, and what a catch by Cole Strange, I have to say. Obviously he's not used to doing that. In a high-stakes situation, being able to make a leaping catch, that's pretty good, but also doesn't appear to be going too well. Again, you might think big offensive linemen tough to bring down. That's usually true, but I mean, it is true, but at the same time, a lot of times these guys end up actually going down easier than you'd expect just because, it's not what you're used to doing, right? You're not used to lowering the shoulder and trying to run over people. At the end of the day, technique does obviously matter a lot with this stuff. But watch a couple of offensive linemen near him. They say, hey, we can push pretty good. They push Cole Strange forward. At first, it's ruled a first down, and I'm just like, this is the greatest play that has ever happened. This is fantastic. Unfortunately, it would not stand. And the replay shows, going over here, it's I think clearly the right call. You see that he has to get to the 31-yard line, and the ball looks to be, I think at best, at like the about a half yard short. It was close, it was fun, but unfortunately, it was not meant to be, and will not live, in as one of the most famous offensive lineman plays of all time. But it was still a lot of fun.